Hi, Virgo. This is Tara. Welcome to your January 2017 Psychic Tarot Forecast. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and Happy New Year. I'm hoping that you have a great year and that everything that you're looking forward to, turns out like you want it to. Whatever intentions you set or New Year's resolutions, could be anything. And this is an awesome year to do that because numerologically, this is a 1 year. Universally, this is a 1 year. So the one is all about new beginnings for everyone. This is creativity, stepping out of the box, independence, striving forward. And I don't mean independence from other people, but learning how to assert yourself creatively. That's what it feels like. We've just come off of a 9 year. 2016 was the ninth year of a 9 year cycle. It was about endings. A lot of the astrological eclipses, my dog agrees, a lot of the astrological eclipses helped a lot of people see that, whether it was the ending of a relationship or the ending of a job or a move or loss of someone. That's how the 9 year is. But now we're universally in this approaching this 1 year. I'm doing this a couple days before the New Year's, and it's ready. It's a time to get ready for things to bloom. We need to plant the seeds first. You need to plant the seed of whatever creative venture or um, love relationship or partnership that you want to attain. Plant this. Now's the time to plant the seeds. So that being said, too, I am extending my 20% off on the readings, the 30, the 45-minute, and the hour readings to the 20%, just because I don't know, it just feels like a still happy holiday time. I want to give my thanks and appreciation to you guys and the ones that have subscribed, the ones that have ordered since I've been doing YouTube, and lately since I've been offering the 20% off. I think I started in mid-December, so it's just been a couple of weeks. But have had a lot of people respond to that. The 30-minute is $36, the 45-minute is $48, and the hour reading is $66. So great prices, and like I said, I will extend those through January. But I also do want to let you know to go ahead and do that if you're thinking about it, because I am having people respond short term, getting booked up, not too far in advance though. And I'm needing to stick though to the 30-minute or the 45. Now the 30-minute is great if you just have a question or two. If you have several questions, then you might want to go a little bit longer and take advantage of the extra discount. But 30 minutes, like I said, goes by quick. So it's awesome for those of you who just have one or two things, or you just want a general reading. So that being said, I'm wishing you the best and look forward to hearing from you. Oh, you can go on my, I can tell you how to do that. Go on my website, taraventura.com. And on the front page, if you're on your computer, if you're not on your computer, if you're on your phone, it comes up at the bottom of the first screen. But if you're on your computer, go to the holiday gift special readings, and you can choose whichever time period you want, 30, 45 minute or hour, and there's a PayPal button, and click on PayPal, follow the steps. It's very easy, and I will receive an email that says that you have paid for reading, and we'll reach out to you and we'll schedule a time. And again, this can be a gift for someone as well. Still doing that. All right, so let's move on to your reading, Virgo, for the month of January. This is Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And as always, watch your Moon and Rising. They may make as much sense to you or resonate more, or at least add an extra layer. All right, well, the first card that comes up, and I really like this spread. I have to tell you, Virgo, this is just looking at the spread, they're positive cards. Well, let's see what the messages are. The first card is the Three of Wands. And this signifies to me someone who has seen success in a venture and they're planning for more. As you can see, this guy he's seen the cargo going into a ship. He's already seen some money come back from his ventures. I'm not making this up. This is how it goes. The Two of Wands is like clarifying what he wants to do. The Three of Wands is he's seen some success and achievement, and he wants to see more. And as you can see here, oops, there's a little bit of a glare. As you can see here on the tree, you know, there's some leaves, but there is still some work to do. So it's feeling good about what you're doing, what you're sending out in the new year. I love that this card came up first. It's really signifies anyone who is working towards a new goal, or a goal that they want to make stronger, or a business venture. You know, any of that comes into play in this particular card, and it's you know, teamwork that really helps out. I mean, this is not doing it alone type of card. This is having people around you, support team, you know, even marketing, social media. I mean, that's support. Anything that you do that's in addition to, you know, if you have salespeople or promotional people. This guy's not doing it by himself. He has his shipmates and people that help and support him. As you can see, the Three of Wands, she's on the back of the ship like a mermaid, and she's holding the wands. So I love the way that this card depicts this particular suit and number. And the 3 is about expression. So really excited about expressing your type of message, what you want to do in life. So this is, again, about teamwork. I just do want to be real clear on this, because it can signify also negotiations that are coming up. So say you have negotiations with a manufacturer, and that you all need to, you know, work out the details. Again, it feels like, yeah, you're doing a good job. You're doing a good job, Virgo, and you've seen some success, but it's more, interestingly enough, what I'm getting this time, it's more about being diplomatic with other people, working with other people in detail and tandem. Yeah, it's other people will support you and help you to be successful. So know how to delegate. Maybe that's it. There are responsibilities that you can delegate, whether this is at your home or at your work. I mean, the wands are about our work, but it can be about what we do at home, the work we do at home as well. So again, this is about industry, career. So I love that it started off this way. And, you know, next is the Three of Pentacles. So 3 cards in a row. So this is very much about you all. 3 is about new beginnings. It's about expressing yourself, hope, optimism. So I love that it's coming out in this card. And this is a 3 of Wands, which is your work. This is your money. The Pentacles are your money, your property, your health. And as you can see in this particular card, these are standing stones. And I'll explain that first. The standing stones used to be used as a place where, like a court, where decisions were made. There was like arbitrators and negotiators, and they would decide there, you know, what the final result or the outcome would be. Well, this guy is standing in front of the standing stones, which each have a pentacle on them. And then here is a very wise, almost angelic looking or wise man in white who's handing him like the horn of plenty. So you're being given some true blessings, Virgo. This signifies that with new experience, or let's say new training, that you'll be given opportunities to grow and expand. So it's interesting how this 3 is about expanding what you're currently doing. This is about, I think you're going to learn some tips of the trade, tools of the trade by what you're already doing. And it's going to help you to make more money. And maybe new contracts will come up, maybe new negotiations with other people, maybe new employment contracts, offers. That's just what it feels like. Interesting. We have the like the falcon looking, the birds. They're not falcons, but they are the herons. And they're a symbol of learning and knowledge and opportunity and skills. So this is about your skill set expanding. Yeah, you have your foundation in place, but you're also going to expand, a lot of you, what you're already doing, your skill set will be I want to say renewed, expanded. I just keep getting expanded. You also may be, noted by higher ups. This card also signifies that people take note of you. People notice who you are, notice what you're doing. So if you've been burning the candle at night or burning the candle at both ends, hopefully not doing that. But some of you, I think, have been staying up late or working late. Of course, this is the dark time of the year. This is the, it's just the winter. What can we say? It's the winter in the northern hemisphere. You guys that are in the southern hemisphere, of course, it's different. But I do feel like some of you have been staying up late and working hard. I do feel like, too, with this card that you're going to be, some of you, this is just for certain Virgos, but a couple of you are going to be given a bill of good health. That maybe you've either had that checkup, that yearly checkup, or you've been through a situation where you've had to have surgery or certain, what am I trying to say? Infusions, ettusions? I don't think I'm hearing tumor. It's like, certain surgeries, let's just put it that way, where you are going to feel better, recover, even teeth. I'm hearing wisdom teeth as well as TMJ. Maybe some of you have been grinding your teeth because of stress. So I just feel like that you'll get that straightened out or help on that with maybe, I'm thinking of like the King of Cups would be like a healer, a doctor, practitioner, someone who can help you out with that stress management. Interesting what comes out of these cards, but it's basically what it's saying is that you're going to receive support and be acknowledged. All right. And I'm looking at the way these are facing. So this guy's facing, of course, away from him. So it is about, yeah, you do have your house in order, but there's more to learn, Virgo. You have more to learn to be successful, to be real successful in your mind, because you're very particular about it. So, powerful support as well. There's a powerful support in someone too that may also be an earth sign. So that would be Capricorn or Taurus as well. Maybe. It feels like it. All right, your third card to come up is, in this deck, it's called the Lady and the Lord, which is the same as the Lover's card. And it's a very different, as you can see, it's a very earth-oriented Lover's card. They're standing below the tree, and the guy is the Emperor, the horned god, is playing the man, and then there's the woman who's in her white dress. And they have these two pointer dogs who are communicating with each other. She's holding the two, looks like wands, and he has the arrow. So it's very much about communication with another person. It can very well be a love interest, someone that you're committed to, and that you find a deeper commitment with this person. It may be that, there may be a choice to make, and you need to make, okay, so this is it. there's a choice to make that you all need to make, and for it not to fall in the hands of another or go into a different, in other words, say you're wanting to buy a house and there's, you like one and the other, your partner likes the other house, and so don't just say, okay, well, we'll make up our minds one of these days. It's like, make up your decision, otherwise both houses will be purchased and then neither one of you will be happy. So it feels like a real diplomatic situation, a congenial situation. It also may be too that this is deciding whether someone's a good partner for you in life. Do they check all my boxes? And I feel like I'm talking about a house again, but do they have the same set of values I like? Am I going to enjoy this person? Will we be, good with money and financially responsible? Those are all the questions to ask. Do we have the same spiritual and or religious values, if you even do? Or do we need that? Do we want children? Those are some of the questions that come up with the Lover's card, or they have this time anyway. Yeah, but it's a balance of opposites too. It's male, female, yin and yang. It's right brain creativity, which would be more the feminine, with left brain logic, which would be the bottom line, practical, what is the bottom line? So, it's a balance that can enable harmony. And I'm hearing justice. So maybe some of you are going to go to justice of the peace, or maybe some of you are, your rising or moon sign is Libra, or that you're marrying a Libra. It'd be an interesting combination, earth sign with an air sign. I mean, it happens all the time, doesn't it? So despite any differences, there's a deep, deep commitment here. And maybe there have been differences. Maybe you all have, if you're in a relationship, maybe you separated for a while and you're starting to work it out. Or at least it's come to a resolve. So let me know, which Virgo you are and how that fits with you. Again, I'm looking at this guy and he feels really good about what he's doing here, but there's more to learn. And then there's some committed relationship. Yeah, I love how this tree, it has a lot of character, doesn't it? A lot of personality. With some leaves, with a lot of leaves. It's a little bare, but there's still a lot of leaves. So it may be that you're wondering if personalities fit. Can we get along in the same house? Do we need to? Can we live apart and still be great lovers, great partners? Okay, I'm going to select some cards from the Hanson Roberts deck for clarification. Let's see what comes out for you guys. Wow, this card for clarification has come up several times. Well, the Five of Rods, and I do shuffle. Okay, so the Five of Rods is about competition in the workplace, basically. Different ideas on how to do things. This might, it's kind of pointing towards the Lover's card here. So this may be about your difference of opinions, but needing to work together. This card doesn't always look like they're arguing like this. It can be more settled, but there is a difference of opinions. And the Six of Rods would come after this, and that's more harmonious, victory, achievement. So maybe there's some things that do need to be worked out. The King of Cups. So he's a master with his emotions. Okay, all of a sudden this reading is turned to relationships. Who knows, with clarification we may go back to money and jobs. But this is like a healer, a doctor, someone who's very mature and compassionate, doesn't mind expressing his emotions. This could be a water sign. Well, it is a water sign. Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. You know, yeah, I mean, it could be too that this is a father figure for these two. That's what it feels like also. Maybe some advice, therapy. Could be. The Temperance card, and that's about patience. So it feels like this is more about, well, it could be relationships, but it's too about with this work and rebirth, a rebirth of love and opportunity. I said that because I see this water, and the water always reminds me of emotions and love. And you have some cup cards here. These kids are standing in the water, they're naked because it's a cleansing time of rebirth. They're looking up at this angel who's a guide for them. Guide, Guide. Didn't know if that sounded right or not. And then Six of Cups. So this is about remembering childhood memories. Looking back at your childhood. People you were close to. People you weren't close to, maybe. Sometimes this card brings up limiting beliefs, and of course limiting beliefs happen between the age of 4 and 7, where someone in authority said something to us very strong, or just, maybe mean, very direct. It maybe hurt our feelings, and we've been living with that. A lot of people carry that forward in life because the ages of 4 and 7, very vulnerable time. It's a very vulnerable time period. So it doesn't necessarily mean that, but I do notice that this wide-eyed little girl has her arm around him, and it's very sweet and gentle, but it's like she's taking care of him. And they grew up together. So childhood memories. A lot of you, maybe, you saw your family during the holidays and you're still thinking about them. And then the Four of Swords comes up, and I haven't seen this card that much, but the Four of Swords is about needing rest and relaxation after, say, an operation or a cold or flu. And I was talking earlier about, I believe it was with you all, your health, I believe it was. So really taking the downtime to do that so that you can get that rest so that you can rebuild your future, rebuild yourself, rebuild your day. The 4 is about firm foundation. See here how the swords, and he's in sort of like a spiritual or religious, looks like setting, but it doesn't have to be. You can go out by a tree and sit and relax and meditate. Then the Page of Pentacles comes up. So this is about, so your money did come up, and this is, again, a new, because the pages are young. So somebody of youth is either going to be joining you, who's another earth sign. I don't know, this could be you. But I am getting the feeling of, and I keep saying this, of partnership or working with others. So this could be a brand new partnership as well, Virgo. Someone too, maybe they have money and they want to loan you money. But this is definitely about your money and finances. And then the Knight of Swords comes up. And the Knight of Swords is an air sign. He's very vigorous. He's very single-minded. He takes charge. This would be an air sign. I don't feel like this is you. I do feel like this is someone around you, which would be an air, which would be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. I mentioned Libra earlier, but it could be any of the three who's very take charge type of person. So this person may be very beneficial to you, have analytical plans, ideas. Be very beneficial. All right, and the last card is the Two of Cups. Well, the Two of Cups is, again, another cup card. That's about your emotions. Two like-minded individuals, seeing things the same way. Maybe that's where all of this is leading, is, you're doing business your way, but you're learning how to incorporate dynamics of other people and learning how to work with other people in different aspects that you've never done before, that are sort of outside of the box. That could be part of your creative vision for 2017, the one universal year. All right, so I'm going to add these cards up numerologically and then also match them to the major arcana that they add up to. So, and I love these 2 3s too. So this really is about you stepping out with optimism and expression. Express yourself. 3 and 3 is 6, and 6 is 12. And guess what? 1 and 2. 12 adds 1 and 2 is 3. Well. 3, you know, repeat and repeat. So 3 again is about hope, optimism, using your voice, stepping out of bounds, seeing the color yellow. It's very cheery, and we think of it when we're happy and when the sun comes out of the clouds. And if you've been seeing a lot of winter where you are and you're like, where's the sun? Well, it's like when the sun comes out, it's like, I feel better. So that's sort of what you're reading for. January starts off with is a lot of hope and optimism. And then the 3 in the the major arcana is the same as the Empress card. And she's the typical mother figure, very mothering. She also, this could be the birth of a baby, or the birth of a project. She's very compassionate and loving and giving. So she could be another person in your life that also watches out for you and watches your back and takes care of your personal needs when you need personal attention. Say takes care of your children or helps you with anything around the house. I don't know why I'm getting that, but anything that you need around the house, maybe extra like personnel service, maid service, something like that. Okay, my dear friend Virgos, I so appreciate your watching today. And like I said, if you'd like that discounted reading, please make sure and get with me, and we'll schedule a time. And make sure and subscribe. And if you like these videos, you can click on the like button. I really am just wishing you all a happy year, a blessed year, that you really feel your heartstrings are opening up and your emotions and your intuition is guiding you. I don't know why that's coming up, but I feel like some of you pay more attention to your intuition. That's second chakra. That's this orange. This is carnelian. And that will be helpful when it comes to the relationships. All right, Virgo, you all have a great one. I look forward to talking to you. I will see you, of course, mid-January. And have an awesome beginning of the year. See you soon.